You're a new parent. It's an absolutely incredible journey, right? But let's be honest, it can also be a little bit overwhelming. You've got this tiny, perfect little person, and you feel this huge pressure to get everything exactly right. Well, in this explainer, we are going to break down some of the most common and totally avoidable mistakes new parents make to give you that practical know-how you need to feel way more confident and in control.
You know, this quote really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Newborns are just so delicate. But hey, this isn't about making you feel anxious. Not at all. It's really about empowering you. The more we understand just how vulnerable they are, the more mindful we can be and give them the best possible care from day one.
All right, here's our game plan. We're going to start with just how delicate they are. Then we'll dive right into hygiene, creating a safe space, why supervision is key, and of course, correct nutrition. And all of that is going to lead us to our big goal, caring for your new baby with total confidence. Let's jump in.
Look, it is 100% normal to feel like you have no idea what you're doing. Seriously, most new parents feel that way. A newborn's immune system is just getting started, and their skin is unbelievably sensitive. So this guidance is all about helping you get ahead of their needs and sidestep those simple, unintentional mistakes that are just so easy to make in the beginning.
Okay, let's kick things off with the absolute foundation of newborn care, hygiene. Because their immune systems are basically brand new, keeping things clean is one of the most powerful ways you can protect them from getting sick.
So umbilical cord care, it sounds really complicated, but the number one rule is incredibly simple. Keep it dry. And the source material is very, very direct about this. You want to avoid getting it wet during bath time and never put any oils or lotions on it. Any moisture is just a perfect breeding ground for bacteria, and that can lead to a really serious infection. Your only job is to just let it air out and heal all on its own.
We all know how to change a diaper, right? But here's the one step that so often gets missed when you're in a hurry, making sure that little bottom is completely dry before you put on the new diaper. Seriously, trapped moisture is the number one enemy. It's what causes that painful diaper rash. So, clean really well, pat it dry gently, and then put on the fresh diaper.
A baby's whole world is pretty much their immediate environment, so hygiene has to extend to everything they touch. Sterilizing bottles and spoons is absolutely critical because their little gut is still figuring out how to handle bacteria. And washing their clothes separately, maybe with a disinfectant, helps get rid of germs they just can't fight off yet. Just think of it like you're creating a clean, safe little bubble all around them.
So now that we've tackled the microscopic threats, let's zoom out and talk about the bigger picture, creating a physically safe environment. And this goes way beyond just being clean. It's about everything from the clothes they wear to the company they keep.
The clothing balance. This one can feel so tricky. It's really tempting to just bundle them up in layers, but overheating is a real thing. When a baby sweats, that moisture then cools right on their skin, which can give them a chill and lead to a cold. But on the other hand, too few layers, especially near a fan, can cause chest congestion. So here's a great rule of thumb. Dress your baby in one more light layer than whatever you're wearing to feel comfortable. Now, this can be a really tough one for pet lovers, but the advice here is crystal clear. In those very early stages, it's just safest to keep your pets and your newborns separate. Even the sweetest, most gentle dog or cat can accidentally scratch them, and pets just naturally carry germs that a baby's brand new immune system just isn't ready to handle.
Of course, everyone you know is super excited to meet the new baby. But for the first couple of months, you have to be the gatekeeper. Even a well-meaning visitor who feels perfectly fine could be carrying a common cold that would be really serious for a newborn. So, limiting visitors. It isn't about being rude, not at all. It's about giving your baby's immune system a crucial head start.
All right, we've arrived at one of the most important principles of newborn care. And I know it might sound a little intense, but constant supervision is absolutely 100% essential. A dangerous situation can happen in the blink of an eye.
So let's just pause and think about that. It seems so harmless to just step away for a second, maybe to grab a glass of water. But what are the actual risks?
Well, the risks are very real, and they change as your baby grows. Before you even realize it, they'll learn how to roll over, and a fall from a sofa can happen in an instant. They explore their world with their mouths, so a tiny coin or a button on the floor suddenly becomes a serious choking hazard. The message here is simple. A safe baby is a supervised baby. Always.
Okay, so beyond keeping them safe from all the external dangers, what we put inside their tiny bodies is just as critical. Let's talk about nutrition, the fuel for all of that amazing growth and development.
The timeline for milk is super clear and simple. For the entire first year of their life, the only milk your baby should ever have is breast milk or a proper infant formula. Their little digestive systems just are not mature enough to handle anything else. It's only after their first birthday that it's safe to introduce cow's milk.
And the source points this out as a really common mistake. So let's just say it one more time to make sure it sticks. No cow's milk until they turn 1. Their kidneys and their digestive systems simply are not ready to process it before then. And this isn't just a friendly suggestion, it's a critical health guideline.
Whew, we've covered a whole lot of do's and don'ts, and I know it might feel like a lot to remember, but the goal of all this information isn't to make you nervous. It's the exact opposite. It's to empower you so you can handle all these situations with real confidence.
So that's really our final message to you. It's totally normal to feel overwhelmed sometimes, but remember that knowledge is the best cure for anxiety. By understanding these key ideas about hygiene, safety, and nutrition, you are more than ready to give your baby an amazing start. So trust what you've learned, trust your instincts, and please know that you are doing a great job. You've got this.